Hello, I'm back doing an energy reading for Sagittarius placements. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Divine Masculine placements. This reading is not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Messages, Spirit, for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Divine Masculine, Sagittarius placements, Divine Masculine. So for you, Sag, this could be heavily Sag Sun. Hold on. Alright, so for you, Sagittarius, and like I said, this could be heavily Sag Sun. So we are channeling all placements. I'm hearing pain in the heart chakra. I'm just getting some things did not go as planned. I'm getting 3 cards for you. Even though everybody else been doing too, it's always a fire sign that wanna, I'm special, I'm different. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, Spirit said 3, so that's what we're doing. Excuse me. Messages for Divine Masculine Sagittarius placements. I didn't have to shuffle a lot for y'all. Pain in the heart chakra. Some of y'all that are resonating with this don't want nobody to know. Or at least you don't want the person that the pain is about to know. There's several parties involved here though. Thank you. Alright, so we getting into it. Messages for Sag placements. First card out, we have Sea Serpent. I might need to read the book for that one. I'm getting intuitive, but yeah, because we have the eye here. It looks like an eye. I'm hearing like the Eye of Horus. Sea Serpent. What else we have for Sag? Raccoon, Earth energy. This is giving stealthy. Somebody is deceitful. But at the same time, wants to be loved, nurtured. They don't know how to come in though. We have Cosmic Egg here. And then we have more Earth energy. Earthworm. Worm. Why am I saying warm? Somebody wants to come in. Like I said, somebody wants to come in. They don't know how to approach it. You know, I feel like said you remembering somebody that was warm. Because this is earthworm. But you're remembering somebody that was warm, supportive, nurturing. I'm going to get the book before I get in intuitively with this Sea Serpent. Hold on, let me pause it. Alright, I'm back, Sag. So, I got the book. The guidebook says, okay, told to go with intuitive first. Alright, what is this for Sagittarius? Like I said earlier, it was pain in the heart chakra, but it's healing in the heart chakra. And something is coming full circle. The ego is disseminating. I want to say disintegrating, but that's not it. It's disseminating. Let me refresh, spread, especially disseminate. It's getting larger. Like I said, I want to say disintegrating for the ego because it would be like, you know, it's burning away. Somebody learning their lesson, but I'm getting like disseminate is spread something, especially information widely. But I feel like in terms of the ego disseminating, that is coming back around here with this heart chakra healing. But I'm feeling the lies that were spreading while you were in your ego, Sagittarius, is coming back around and is forcing you to look at yourself with this eye. Also here an eye of Horus, and it's forcing you to heal. That is what the heart chakra pain is about. Protection, health, restoration. The eye of Horus. But that's the energy you need to get into. But I feel like that's why this here is this stealthy. Because instead of doing it yourself, well, some of y'all are doing it yourself. This healing of the heart chakra, this disseminating of the ego and what you spread, lies, bullshit that was told while you were in your ego, coming back around and forcing this heart healing. It's forcing you to see your shadow side with the sea serpent here, because this is the spirit. When it has the, it's usually an element in this deck. This is Wild Unknown. Is it Wild Unknown? No, it's yeah, it's Wild Unknown. They have another deck I'm thinking about, but this is spirit here. It's just giving like, this is what you need to do, because the book, the guidebook meaning is this, is healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. And like I said, before we even got into the cards, I saw like some healing in the heart chakra for you. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. But somebody needs help doing that. The sea serpent in the second chakra. This chakra is known as the center of creativity. That's where your sexual organs lie. The chakra is known as creativity and desire and is associated with the water element, indicating that the chakra is home with the divine mother or Kundalini herself. But that depends on what system you use, because originally the Kundalini was in the second chakra, which they're talking about here. But then some people believe that it dropped to the root chakra due to we'll just say the ways of man, unevolved, you know, very imbalanced. But the ego is disseminating, and you need to get in this Eye of Horus energy to restore yourself, your spirit. Because everything you spread while you were in your ego, the lies, the deception, the mischievous, the trying to sabotage, is coming back around, and it's forcing this heart healing. It's questioning. It's bringing everything you said and did about a person, a situation, whatever. It could be work, career, bringing it into question, forcing this eye to be on you. It's just giving Tupac, all eyes on me, but you ain't living the life of a thug ninja, because people are really looking at you as deceitful, you know, and you trying to get this together. Some of y'all, and some of y'all want help, possibly from an earth energy here, because like I said, that I kept wanting to say earth warm, but it's earth worm. But I kept wanting to say earth warm. Well, not kept wanting, I said it. But you could want to help from an earth energy for those who are doing it and want help doing this healing, looking at self, tapping into this protection, health, and restoration with the Eye of Horus. Because with the ego disseminating and all this shit coming back on you, you need protection. You put a lot out there, so you feel that you need protection. But it's just giving bare. I feel like the protection has been stripped. So this health that you may want from a I'm about to say fire sign, but it's not. Well, they could have fire in their chart. This help that you want could be just the divine protection, the spiritual protection of an earth energy, an earth angel. It's not happening though. I feel like some of y'all are not in contact. A lot of y'all are not in contact, but even if you got in contact, they may not help you. At least in the way that you want help. Anyway, raccoon, what is this for Sagittarius, divine masculine? Yeah, you're moving in a deceitful and some of y'all treacherous energy, but you really want love, cuddle, nurture. It's just giving somebody, like I'm seeing this video, this cat that was traumatized so bad, but they were in a new home and they were a baby cat, a kitten, and then this adult cat that had lost their children. They were trying to warm up to them and they kept hissing at them, but they were shrinking themselves as best they could. They just wanted to basically be in space with them and provide warmth because they were in this like little small like enclosed. It was open, but it gives like a fort type vibe for a cat and or kitten. So the kitten was hissing, trying to just do their best menacing, and the adult cat was just like, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, but I just want to come and be in space with you. So they made themselves as small as possible, tried to keep their distance, and just basically curled themselves around. So the kitten cat could be like in their space, in their warmth, or they could be close to it, but they didn't force themselves on them. They were just like, I'm going to just sit right here and I'm just here when you need me or whatever. So eventually the kitten calmed down because it's like, okay, they're not really here to do anything. But that's what it's given with this raccoon here. And I feel like that is not the traditional raccoon spirit. But it's given intuitively. This is what you've been doing, Sagittarius. You know, because I feel like traditionally it's a transformative energy, change. I also feel like resourceful. I mean, most of the time when raccoons are depicted on movies or even when you see them in your backyard, they're getting some food, they're doing something. Usually taking something away. Like I said, they could want to go back to this earth placement with fire in their chart for their protection, but essentially it's transformative energy, the original raccoon message. But you're in the energy of the stealth of the raccoon, like with the black over the eyes. You don't want to be seen, but you want to be nurtured. You don't know how to approach. So you know, or can you understand, Sagittarius? Some of y'all resonating with this, or if you cross watching and dealing with the Sagittarius, they could be watching you from fake accounts. I'm hearing specifically, if you're resonating with that, they got 3 fake accounts. 2, the image is like a dude, and the other one is like a girl or some type of business. And then we have cosmic egg. What is this for Sagittarius, divine masculine? This is given like spiritually, they want the warmth of the mother, is what I'm hearing. Like specifically, that's what I'm hearing. The warmth of the mother. But then that's twice. Because like I said, this is related to the second chakra, which is the home of the divine mother, the Kundalini itself. When I was saying earlier that, you know, depending on what system you study, they say the Kundalini has dropped to the root, but it was originally was in the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra that we're talking about, resonating with this. But I'm hearing, and that's the divine mother, but I'm hearing intuitively with this cosmic egg. Sagittarius, you want the warmth of the mother. Very much nurturing. Like I said, this is giving Earth Angel. Earth Angel, would you be mine? Somebody might have messed up that connection, though. This is completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. Now, this one is related to the 7th chakra, the infinite within the finite. So the 7th chakra is very much in infinite in terms of, like, when you think about spiritual gifts, your 7th chakra is activated and open. It needs to be activated, not just open. You have the ability to utilize all of the spiritual gifts, all the clairs, all the non-clairs, because there's a lot of spiritual gifts that are non-clairs. Like, what's one of them when you just know several languages? So, the subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. I could be pronouncing that wrong, but that is the Hindu-Indian word for the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward to the crown chakra. Each of the 6 lower chakras play an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. And like I said, the warmth of the mother. So, I feel like, Sagittarius, you want to get back into this Earth Angel's energy. There's very warm, very nurturing, very inviting, very supportive, very healing, and it's also protective. We're going to see what the clarifiers do, because we still on the 4 cards that came out when I was originally told to get 3, and then 4 popped out. But anyway, I digress. Earth warm. Again, I'm saying warm, because they definitely want this warmth and nurturing of the mother. But it's earthworm. What is this for Sagittarius? I'm hearing Earth Angel definitely. Somebody wants to come back to an Earth sign with fire placements. It ain't even got to be an Earth sign, because your sun sign, you could be a Libra. You have Earth in your chart. I mean, or you just have this nurturing, grounding energy. This reminds me of the Libra reading I did a couple of weeks ago. It's timestamp. I think I did air sign energy. Ooh, child. If you are a Libra, you got Libra in your chart, you're dealing with a Libra, check that out. But anyway, I feel like Libras need it. Anyway. But this is somebody I want to come back. I want to come back to an Earth Angel. Let's clarify this in the 3D for Sagittarius, Divine Masculine placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Clarify Sea Serpent of Spirit, Raccoon of Earth, Cosmic Egg of Spirit, Earthworm of Earth. Tangy. This is spicy. It's spicy. Wanna come back. They wanna come back. And I feel like some Sagittarius may not even be fully activated in their Divine Masculine or know that they have it in them. But, yeah. All right. We gonna do this again, Sagittarius, because like I said at the beginning of this video, y'all don't really want it to be known. This is for the raccoon. This stealthy wanting to come back home. Needs this nurturing transformation. We have justice here. Audrey Lord. Somebody feels like it's only right we get back together. We are meant to be. That ain't what they actions show, but that's what they feeling like now. Wanting to come in. Don't know how to come in with this deceptive, like I said earlier, intuitively treacherous energy. With this raccoon, very deceitful with the mask over their eyes beyond the veil. Lies. But they also feel like I said, getting with you, Sagittarius, you feel like getting back with this person, or they, you, take how it resonates, will be very much protective due to this justice, this karmic justice, because this is giving ancestral. And like I said, the ego is disseminating, and everything you put out there while you were in your ego that was low vibrational and unbalanced is coming back in and forcing this heart healing that some people need help with and some people just can't take. But they feel like we supposed to be together. That they didn't know what the connection was then, but they know it now. But it's like now you know it because you need it. But it's not that simple. Because also what you're going through is justice due to what you put the other person through. Alrighty. Clarify this. 3D. This is for the cosmic egg, wanting that warmth, nurture of the mother. History. They're very much thinking about the past, or you're very much thinking about the past, Sagittarius. You're thinking about the past with this earth energy you want to come back into. You're thinking about the past. You're thinking about the nurturing, the love, the warmth, the support, the guidance, the direction, the protection that's coming up again. Eye of Horus. Sagittarius, you really want some protection while you're doing this healing. Healing does leave you in a vulnerable state. You have to use a lot of energy to heal. You know, whether you are diagnosed with a debilitating something, or you know, whether it be cancer or whatever, it does, you do have to have the energy and the space as well as the support to heal. It's helpful and it helps with the healing. And you're thinking about the history, the nurturing, the warmth, the divine mother energy of this earth angel you want to come back to. And it's interesting, right? We got the cosmic egg and a snake. We got an egg here and a snake. Definitely Kundalini energy, which came out here, Kundalini energy with another serpent, snake. It's the vibration there though, because I feel like with some of y'all, like we imagine we partners. This earth angel may have partnered with somebody else, but we'll see what the earthworm clarification is. They may have partnered with somebody else. Like all this may have been true, but this treacherous, deceptive, degenerate energy here, because we got a lot of Kundalini here, and it's awakening and alignment within self, partnerships, taking how it resonates. But the pain in the heart chakra, I feel like it's causing you to realize that Sagittarius, this person was a partner, but I don't feel like that you bode well with them now. Like there was some deceit, there was some lies, there was some deception. I mean, we got justice here. You see Audrey Lorde with that machete, like. It was some things here, and I'm also getting lost souls. Like, I just feel like this heart healing is making you realize that this earth angel, you're thinking about the history, the nurturing, the love, the support that you were giving. You thinking about it. With this heart chakra healing, this pain, it's just like, man. But I feel like this all may be true. But free will is a motherfucker. Like, this earth angel could have manifested a new partner, but this is what y'all had, what you were supposed to do, this partnership. But I feel like the partnership may be still there, but it's just with another somebody now. But anyway, what else here clarifying in the 3D? Earthworm, element, earth, sea serpent, spirit. This is a longer reading. This is for earthworm community here. What is this as it relates to earthworm in 3D for Sagittarius, divine masculine? I'm hearing stable, reliable binding. It's giving like an anchor. Sagittarius, you may try to come back in as this person's friend, this earth angel's friend, or the new partner that they manifested could come back in as a friend, and you could meet them at a community event outside socializing. But like I said, they want to come back, but you see all of these webs. You see the black cat, and I see this illumination here. Community. This earth angel can see the deception. They can see the deception. You see the eyes on this person. They very much can see the deception. They can see the bullshit, you know. And they're cultivating new. So I don't know how that's going to go for you, boo. Because I already feel like they put out there to get a new partnership. And it may be a fire sign. Could be a whole nother Sagittarius with the connection and the Kundalini. You know, but I just feel like... Give me another one for this earthworm. Let me get the sea serpent first. Okay. We have devotion. Clarifying. Sea serpent. Before I get into that, give me another one for this earthworm. Community clarified in 3D. Sagittarius placements. Alright. I'm pulling from the top on this one. Loss. Mary Shelley. I was going to say Shelby, but Shelley. In memory, here lies the body of Scruffy Bannister. What is this clarifying earthworm? I'm hearing strongly it's over. They've manifested somebody else. Like I said, the loss. Somebody may have told somebody verbatim, drink bleach, bitch. You see that poison here? And somebody is like, and I did, and it cleansed me of your infectious ass. So I've moved on. In memory, here lies. I just feel like this Earth Angel, Sag, or you, them, however it resonates, did a lot of healing with this loss here. They ended and began again. Like they put an ending to life as you knew it, or they knew it, and were reborn by any means. It was a all hands on deck situation with this Earth Angel. But those who want to come back, I'm just hearing specifically, they're not coming back to you. I don't know if they'll help you, though. Because some people would just want to help. And some people want protection. But we've got some more hands here. More hands. Clarifying this. What is this devotion for sea serpent? Some people want to be devoted to their healing that we have here. Some people want this Earth Angel to teach them how to heal. I'm hearing respectfully. And I feel like that the ones that do want help, Sagittarius, you, or they, them, however it resonates, they really do want help, but that may change. It may cause them to fall in love with you even more, especially those of the past. And then this also could be a new energy that sees an Earth Angel. Like I said, they manifested, you lost them. Manifested a new partner and is devoted to this healing themselves. And as they're being taught to heal by this person, healing of the heart chakra, they fall in love with this person, devotion. And fall in love with parts of the healing where they may want to become a healer. I'm hearing songstress. Somebody could be healing with their words of affirmation. Alright, close this out in alignment with the highest good of Sagittarius placements. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius, Divine Masculine placements. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This was a long reading, real specific. Here, don't take that. In alignment with Sagittarius placements, close this out, please, and thank you. I'm looking at some on another screen. Child, closing it out. Want one card, get two. We have doll and braid. Okay, I'm being told to just read the meaning of doll. Don't get into intuitively with that one. I read intuitively, but sometimes I'm told to get the meaning. So, illusions, old wounds, childhood. Like I said, this is trauma. This is heart healing. Illusions, old wounds, childhood. But I feel like this illusions, old wounds, childhood really has somebody in disillusionment. Sagittarius, like disillusionment, delusions, but I'm hearing it's disillusionment. Let me get the traditional definition. Disillusion. Closing down or dismissal of assembly, partnership, official body. Dissipation. Like I was saying earlier, I wanted to say dissipate with the ego, but it was disseminate with the ego coming back around. But this is a disillusion. Like this, what you're dealing with, Sagittarius, this heart chakra pain is really breaking down old ways of being. Old wounds, forcing you to look at them and get out of your ego. But since you didn't want to do it, even though you were cautioned to do it intuitively through spirit, that is why the dissemination of the ego spreading happened. And then the calling you on a lot of what you spread when you were in low vibrations with your ego is just like, oh, you said woo, now people looking at you sideways. It's causing this. Like everything you put out there is coming back to bite you in the ass. Like whatever you said about this person, situation, job, it's just like, no, that ain't so. That ain't what it's looking like. It's giving old wounds. And we have braid here closing this out. What is this for Sagittarius? It's giving a tower. Everything you made and created in your low vibrational moments, ego, lies, deception, it's tumbling down, tumbling down. It's really tumbling down. It's crumbled. It's being decimated. But I feel like I'm hearing a desecration too. Why are we decimated? Decimate. I'm spelling this wrong. Decimate. Yeah. Kill, destroy, remove. Yeah, it's being decimated. Everything you created, the lies, the bullshit, the sabotage, trying to block somebody from moving on, the bindings, is being decimated. I'm also hearing a return to sender, but then I also feel like there's some desecration here to you. And when we think about desecration, I'm thinking about like a grave site, but this is the desecration to the old you, which is not necessarily happening now, but it's the desecration of your ego. But I'm also hearing this to the body and spirit too, child. Violent disrespect, violate. But I also feel like part of that is old wounds being relived. And then everything you put out there doesn't necessarily just have, it's not just related to this earthworm. You probably, this is what could be a Scorpio involved, because I was going to say Scorpio. This is what you do, Sagittarius. Like, you know, you being in low vibrations and spreading BS due to your ego. This is, you've done this before, Sagittarius, or Sagittarius, they've done it to you. You've done this before. So this desecration of your mind, body, and spirit, you needing protection. We talked about that several times. Like I said, it's being returned to sender, but some of y'all may think, oh, somebody put a curse on me, but it's not. It's just like tumbling down, tumbling down. Everything is coming back to you that you put out there. It's giving its time. We do have Aries and Saturn. And like I said earlier, this earth energy could have fire in their chart. But you are a fire sign. You know, it's just giving like this tower moment. You're really gonna have to feel the feels of it. Like I don't know if it'll be a relief anytime soon. Give me a card. Is there a relief anytime soon for Sag placements or those Sag dealing with, resonating with this? I'm getting 3939 on the timer I just saw. That's what equating to 1212. Take that how it resonates. Or 3939 in numerology. No, I'm hearing 1212. Is there any relief? part of y'all, I'm hearing, no, this is what you wanted. Everything that is happening, you wished it for other people, you caused it for other people. You kind of like put the things and the strings into place. You manipulated, you orchestrated, puppet master, solitude. Some of y'all just want peace so you can heal this heart, because it's old wounds, but it's also newly created wounds. You know, hurt people hurt people. But I'm hearing intuitively, no rest for the weary. Yeah, Spirit is just saying you're gonna have to push through like they did when you did all that you did, Sag, or however it's resonating with you, Sagittarius. Some lavender may help with clarity, though. All right, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.